5136, $10,000. And we're here to pick up those brake rotors. Let's get those in the truck and move on. Okay, so O'Reilly's Auto Parts have done it again. Look at these Murcielago rotors. There's a guy in the back here named Ted. He is like one of the best. So now I gotta pay these boys some money. How much are these, by the way?
It's gonna be $12 a piece.
$12 a piece.
$51.36.
Let's see, $51.36. Oh, I did buy this. So $51.36, $10,000. $51.36, $10,000. Seems quite a deal, don't you think?
I would say so.
All right, O'Reilly's comes through again. And a brand new rotor from Lamborghini's, $3,000 each. Of course, we've got 4 of them. And if you had carbon ceramic brakes, they'd be about $8,000 each for a rotor. So, as you saw before, I got the rotors back from O'Reilly's. Thanks, O'Reilly's. So, I wanted to just show you the difference and give you some measurements of how large these rotors are. So this is the front rotor, and the diameter is roughly almost around 15 inches. So this is a pretty big honker here. And then this is the rear, and the dimensions are right around 14 inches. So got some good braking capacity. Also went ahead, cleaned up all the hardware. These are for the front pads, and these are the rears. And then the pins and everything, and the springs for the emergency brakes, and some of the bolts for the ERs. And these are the emergency brake pads. I'm not replacing these. Again, they're just emergency brake pads, and there's plenty of meat left on them. They're not much difference from what they are. As you go back in, I've also got the Hawk brake pads for the front and the rear. And let's see if I can find a number on these things for you. So these are the fronts I'm using, the HB's 609Z572s. And quite frankly, these are for an Audi R8 2009. They are the exact same pads as the Brembo Lamborghini pads, exact. And the difference in price is pretty astonishing. So these Hawks come with the sensors. Everything is in the pads. These were on Summit Racing for $196 for the whole set, and there's 8 pads required, 4 per caliper. Lamborghini, for their pads, and I'll put a link if I can find it and show you the price, around $1,200. So $1,200 for 8 pads versus about $200 for the 8 pads. On the rears, these are the rear Lamborghini pads. Now these do have wear sensors. On the Hawks for the rears, these are the HB193 Z670s, and these are stock Murcielago pads, so you don't have to do anything special for the rears. The Murcielago uses the same pads front and rear. The LP640 uses the other pads. So these are the Hawks. These are also, both these sets of new pads for the Hawks are just 100% ceramic, and I just really got tired of the dust. But the difference between the pads here, there is none other than the wear sensors, as you can see right here. And the pad difference, these are about $130 a set for 4. And the Murcielago pads are around $600 a set. So if you add this up, this is about $1,800. And between the Hawk pads are about $300. And then I just went ahead and turned the rotors, and they're within specs, and a brand new rotor from Lamborghini's, $3,000 each. Of course, we've got 4 of them, and if you had carbon ceramic brakes, they'd be about $8,000 each for a rotor. So crazy prices, and yeah. Anyway, that's it for this part. I'm going to go ahead and install these right now and show you a little bit how this goes back together. So hang on.